Hey guys, y'all been waiting on it. I'm finally ready to do it. Spent the last few days playing around with the Storm, Blackberry Storm. I'm ready to talk about it. I'm ready to tell you what I think. Of course, its main competition is going to be the iPhone because honestly, this puppy and the iPhone and maybe somewhat the Bold are in a league completely to themselves, in my opinion. Windows mobile phones are trash. I'm a big BlackBerry fan, and I know a lot of you are iPhone fans, but here's what I think of it. Some of the ways that it directly is better than an iPhone is the fact that you can take the battery out, you can take this off and replace your battery, which is definitely something that should be addressed in the upcoming iPhone. I know they've got the little battery packs, but it's nice that I could just have a spare battery. I kill this one and just be able to pump in a new one. Same for the expandable. It comes with an 8 gig micro SDHC card, which you can buy them up to 16 gigs now. And I was just looking to see what the prices were. You can get a 100 gig one at Best Buy for a 16 gig one for $100 at Best Buy. And apparently the lady at the store told me these things will handle up to a 32 gig card when those come out, and assuming that they keep upgrading the software, it'll probably be able to handle more than that at some point. So that's a cool feature, the fact that this thing is expandable. The screen on it is just awesome. I mean, I was just testing some movies. It looks unbelievable. It's a rock solid BlackBerry OS. I've been using, this is my 4th BlackBerry. You can't compete with their operating system. You can't compete with the way they handle email, the security features, the way they're already integrated into networks, corporate networks across America. So that's definitely big time winners for these things. The 3G network is nice. It's pretty quick. The browser's alright. I went ahead and installed the Opera Mini and been playing around with that, and there's some pros and cons for each of them. But I got a link to download that browser below. The 3.2 megapixel camera is money. It's really cool. And I uploaded, took a picture of my dog lying on the couch and uploaded it to Flickr, and down below I think I put a link to that so you can see what kind of quality picture these things put out. And the video camera is pretty cool too. So yeah, there's another winner, is this thing can take video. When a winner chicken dinner. It comes pre-configured with Facebook, Flickr, a bunch of instant messaging clients, so all you do is set them up and install your account and you're ready to go on a lot of that. The fact you can use it as a tethered modem is really cool, so hook it up to my laptop through USB and get online, which is kind of cool. In fact, if you're in a down place but you can get phone coverage, you can get online with your laptop through it. So something else that the iPhone can't do, as far as I know. But there are some cons about it. I'm not going to lie. The fact this thing doesn't come with Wi-Fi absolutely it pisses me off, quite frankly. And it's one of those things that the reason it doesn't come with Wi-Fi is because Verizon. Yes, I'm bitching at you, Verizon. It's your fault. Verizon axed that, so probably in a later edition it will come with that. It's different typing on a touch screen, but unlike the iPhone feedback, the fact you actually have to click the screen definitely makes a big difference. And the fact that it kind of, when you put your finger on the screen somewhere, it'll kind of highlight up the key that you're on, so you know if you're pressing down the right key or not, is also a kind of a neat feature. As far as sending text messages, it's not as quick as a normal my older BlackBerry, but I'm getting more and more comfortable with it, and I'm starting to fly. But it brings me to the point that there is a learning curve here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a tech guy, and I've been using BlackBerries for like 4 years now, and I've had maybe 5 years now. But this one's definitely unique enough that you have to figure out what you're doing. And just to go ahead and tell you, that little BlackBerry button right there, that's kind of your menu. It took me 30 minutes to figure out that. How do I get the menu to come up for my options? You hit that, and it brings up the menu for whatever program you're in. So there's your little nugget. It took me forever to figure out. There are some minor delays and hiccups in the operating system, but I think, as I mentioned, that's going to be addressed. They did kind of rush this out to get it to press before Christmas holidays and all that. Even on the Boy Genius report today, I was reading that they backed up the operating system a little bit because of some security issues. So I'm sure they'll be putting out updates for that, which should address a lot of that. And also they're coming out with an app store to compete with the iPhone app store. So I'm sure any sort of program that you can want is going to be on this thing soon. But because I'm an early adapter, and that's why you're watching this, and that's why I'm doing this, because I like to play with new toys first. But that's coming, but it's not fully there yet. There are, like I said, it does come with some programs, but not a lot. So final verdict. What do I think? Oh, and it's really easy to put ringtones on this thing. If you've got a bunch of MP3s, I use Audacity, shrink them down to a 30-second or less time clip, and I think there's a link to Audacity below this post. Then you can, make your little 30-second thing. If you've got a website or somewhere you can upload it to online, or even hook it up to your computer and transport the files that way, then you've got new ringtones. It's that easy. You don't have to go buy ringtones anymore. You just create your own for music you've already got. So that's really cool. But like I said, I've been doing that on phones before this anyway. It's just really easy to do it now. So the verdict. If you're on Verizon, this is the best Verizon phone, period. Hands down, no competition. Been waiting 6 months for them to come out with this thing before I got renewed my Verizon contract. And in my opinion, Verizon has the best network coverage of any wireless company in America. So you combine the best wireless network coverage with the best phone on their network, and you kind of got a winner. Like I said, I've read a lot of reviews, and I'll link to a bunch of them below. It's probably not an iPhone killer, but it definitely holds its own. It definitely can do a lot of things that the iPhone can do. There's some that it can't do, but there's some that it just does better, a lot better. So this buddy is going to be always being compared to the iPhone. It's going to be kind of like an Xbox versus a PS3, or a Macintosh, MacBook versus a Dell laptop. They both can do whatever you need to do. You just got to learn how to make them do it. But like I said, because it's Verizon, this is the best phone they have. It wins. It wins for me. I'm really enjoying it. The battery life is kind of short, but like I said, I'm going to go buy an extra battery and just have it so I can pop it in if I need it. So it's my review. Check it out. Blackberry Storm. Get you one. Later.